Club Garden Pet. I'm Sandy, and today we're going to have some fun with some wheat seeds, some soil, and a sock. You should have already picked up your take and make bag with all the contents you'll need to do this project. So let's get started. In your take and make bag, you're going to find a plastic bag full of soil, a sock, 3 googly eyes, a little clear plastic rubber band hair tie kind of thing, and a packet of seeds, as well as a little plate to put your pet on while he's germinating. So the first thing we want to do is take our sock and kind of figure out which way you want your pattern to go. Some of the socks do have a heel on them, so if you want to put that on the bottom, you can. If you want to put it on the top, you can do that as well. It's totally up to you. And then if you want to have a little pointy nose on him, you can take this little rubber band and just take a piece of the end of the sock fabric and just twist this little rubber band around a few times. And that'll give him a little nose that's separate from the rest of the sock. Don't pull too hard on that or that might pop out. But there's my little nose on the end of my sock. And then you could do the eyes one of 2 ways. I'm going to wait and put the eyes on after I fill the sock with soil. I think that'll just give me a little better idea of the shape and where I want the eyes to go. So the next thing you want to do is carefully take your bag of soil and then take your seeds and you're going to mix them together. So just pour your seeds in your bag. And then close the bag up and then just mix the seeds around. You could also, if you wanted to, take a craft stick or a spoon, if your mom will let you use a spoon. Just kind of mix those seeds around so they're evenly dispersed in your soil so that you don't have seeds coming up all in one spot. But then again, if you did, that wouldn't be bad. That would make your garden pet really cute. So just kind of mix that around, and as you can see, my seeds are just all mixed up in the soil, and they're going to get mixed up a little bit more when you pour them in as well. And do this project someplace where it's okay to be messy. If you want to take it outside and do it, that's great. Or maybe put some newspaper or something down over your table. The next part is going to be the hardest part of the project, I promise. And it just takes a little patience. So you're going to take your bag, and if you have somebody to work with you, you could have them hold the sock open while you pour the dirt and the seeds in. If you're doing it by yourself, you can just kind of roll the sock up over the opening of the bag, like I did here. And it'll take a minute. It's kind of tricky. And just try to get it out of there before it all falls all over the place, but you can kind of just shake it in. Or maybe you could also try and leave one end of your bag sealed and shake it in that way. And it just takes a little bit of patience to do this, but this is the hardest part of the project. Yeah, we're gonna do it with holding this open, maybe just to make it go a little faster. Oops. You just kind of work it down in your sock. And again, see, we're making a mess, but that's all part of the fun, right? And just keep working it down, kind of stretching your sock shaking your sock, dumping your soil on the table, but that's all part of the fun. And you can make your pet as long and skinny or as short and fat as you want. So you can smush it all down into one end, or you can kind of stretch it out, whatever's going to work best for you. I think for this one, we're going to make him long and skinny. And what you'll do then is to keep your soil intact. You're going to take the end of your sock, and if you need help, ask an older sibling or one of your parents, and just tie the end of it. Just take the sock, stretch it, or you could also take a ribbon or a rubber band and tie the end if tying the sock is too difficult or you don't like that look. But I kind of like the look of the sock being tied. It kind of gives you an opportunity to make a tail. So we'll just pull this through. Again, it just takes a second. Work it through. Got one little part here to come through yet. Here it comes. There. Now we have a cute little tail for our garden pet. We've got a cute little nose here on the end of him. And then we'll take our googly eyes, and they've got sticky on them, so you can take that off, stick it on there wherever you think looks the cutest. And this can be tricky too with peeling the sticky off of these, but they are sticky, I promise. Beforehand, but let's see if I can get the other one. Just gotta kind of keep poking at it till you find the paper will peel off, and they're sticky. And so you'll put your eyes on there, and then you can, whoops. That didn't stick very well. You might have to mash him down in there a little bit, but he'll stick. And you can drape your pet across your plate. You can curl him around. And then the last thing you will need from home is a little bit of water. And you're going to want to pour that over the sock, and it'll run off the sock somewhat, but it'll also soak into the sock. I don't know if you can see it changing colors. But we're going to take some water and make sure our soil is all wet thoroughly. And then after and whatever water rolls off here, you can just let it set and your pet will soak it up. And you want to make sure to keep it watered every day or every other day. You don't want to let it get dry. And then after about 4 or 5 days, your pet is going to start poking little sprouts through there. This one, today is Wednesday. We started this one last Thursday. So in less than a full week, we've got some nice wheat seed coming through. And don't worry about the seeds coming through the sock. They'll find their way. These seeds are pretty smart. They're looking for sunshine, and you can clip it if you want. If it gets too long, you can clip it, or you can just let it grow. You can keep it in the house, or you can put it outside, whatever you'd like to do. So I hope you have fun with your garden pet project, and I'd love to see what you make with it. fun things about this project is that we get to watch a seed germinate. And what germination is the process by which the plant grows from a seed into a seedling. So basically what that means is we put the seed in the dirt and then it sprouted up through the dirt, and then we also get to see the fun root system that's on the bottom of the plants. And the other fun thing about this is we also get to watch the life cycle of a plant, which is the seed, or excuse me, we start with the germination, which is the seed in the soil before it sprouts through, and then it turns into a seedling, which is these little sprouts coming through are the seedlings, and then it will turn into a mature plant. With not all plants will have a fruit or make seeds, but some will. Tomatoes are an example that comes to mind. Another one might be watermelon, where you grow it and then you can take the seeds out of a watermelon and you can plant those seeds and just keep the cycle of the seeds going over and over again. So that's some of the fun things that we can learn from our garden pets. I hope you enjoyed making your cute little garden pet. We'd love to see any movies or pictures you have of you doing the project or after your seeds have sprouted. You can share them with us at the email address coming across your screen. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.